Hey everybody, welcome to the Tool for Forza YouTube channel. Captain Nasty's here. In this video, I'm going to be sharing 3 mods that inspired me to get back in the sim rig here with you in January of 2022. All the links for this content will be in the video description down below. And we're hoping to get back into making videos more regularly here. And also we have a full race calendar that we'll talk a little bit more about here with our club Tool for Forza. We're going to jump right into it here and talk about this cross kart. This thing is super fun. As you can see, you basically need to slide this thing to get it to turn. It is really fun to drive at Pikes Peak in the dirt here. And this kart is crazy. They have these things in real life. They're powered by 600cc motorcycle engines, so you shift them sequentially. There's no weight over the front, so you got to steer with the throttle. It is an absolute hoot. This version of Pikes Peak in the dirt is probably the best representation of the road that I've found on Assetto Corsa. As you can see above the tree line, the textures are not going to blow your mind, but speaking as someone who's driven the road, it's a really accurate representation, and it's so much fun just to go and try to slide up, you know, this diabolical 13-mile stretch and pretty much not die. So highly recommend this combo. The next thing we're going to talk about here is a paid mod by VRC, and this content is fantastic. VRC has always made good stuff, in my opinion, and I think this is some of the best work they've produced to date. These are TransAm 2 cars. So what that means is these are purpose-built, you know, 2-chassis race cars that are a spec series that runs with the TransAms. And these are not the unlimited style, you know, like 800 horsepower TransAm cars. These ones have about 500 horsepower. They're manually shifted H patterns. They have no driver's aids. And they are so much fun to drive and so much fun to race. They're going to make for absolutely killer racing. So we are going to race the entire 2022 TransAm calendar and mimic the tracks they go to in real life. We'll be racing the Wednesday before the real-life TransAm race at the same track that they are racing on, just with 2 exceptions for tracks we couldn't find in Assetto Corsa. But it's going to be really cool. We've got trophies, we've got T-shirts. We're kind of doing it big this year. So if you're into, you know, competitive online sim racing in Assetto Corsa, you got to come check our club out. Tool for Forza, Discord link down below. We'd love to have you come, you know, race with us or just drive casually as well. But these cars, I can't tell you enough about just how much fun they are to drive. They're super analog, meaning, you know, there's no driver's aids. You get that seat of the pants feeling that I really enjoy. And that's kind of like this next car we're going to talk about too. And this is an interesting one. It's not a well-published mod. This is another car by Baza, who made all the Assetto Corsa Legends content. And I really like his mods. I love vintage cars, and he just, again, kind of gets that seat of the pants, captures the essence of, you know, what it's like to drive something like this. This is a BMW M1 Pro car. So this was a series where they took a bunch of Formula 1 drivers in the late 70s, and they had their own one-off racing series with these things. They're absolutely kind of crazy cars, as you can hear. I mean, they sound kind of like Formula 1 cars. They have these high-revving inline 6-cylinder engines, and these things are great. There was a version 1.0 that he'd put out, and these ones are all, you know, optimized a little bit better. They're more realistic in regards to how the suspension is actually built in the physics modeling, and these ones are all ready for CSP Rain and all the new wonderful gizmos we have with custom shaders patch and whatnot. So I'd highly recommend these cars as well. Again, the link is down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Come and race with us online. That's what this club is all about. Captain Nasty's out.